Winning tournaments was my priority, and I desperately needed assistance on the admin side of things. Insert mom to save the season.
For Mother's Day in 2024, Savannah Carlson writing a letter to her mom.
In addition to being my chief of staff, she soon doubled as my caddy. To this day, I have won more tournaments with my mom on the bag than any other caddy I've worked with.
A letter that gives thanks to the woman who's impacted much of her golf journey.
From packing with me at midnight for a 5 a.m. flight, to stepping in to caddy last minute, to helping me create my social media posts, she assumes whatever role she must to see her family succeed. Yes, that is so true. I do remember
I'm glad I had you
writing
read
that.
it again, too.
Yeah, I do remember writing that. There are times where the belief gets a little low, but mom is there to swoop me up and make sure my head's on straight, and her belief in me has really forced me to look at exactly how much I've achieved.
Her mom has been there for some of the greatest moments of Carlson's career.
My favorite, it has to be winning the playoff to play in my first U.S. Women's Open last year. So I was in a playoff, so we took the clubs out, warmed back up, and she's like, all right, we got this. And it was always a we. It was always a we thing. And she has so much team spirit.
And sure enough, they had it, winning the playoff and qualifying for the 2024 U.S. Open.
We're looking at each other in complete disbelief, like, is this our first U.S. Open? And it was. And so we went out for pizza and wine, and we were sitting there like, we were either super excited or just silent. Like we were just taking it in, and it was such a fun memory with her.
Carlson's mom isn't at the Greater Toledo Classic this week, but for this mother-daughter duo, the bond goes beyond the scoreboard and beyond the game.
She always asks just how I am. Always make sure that I know that she's watching and supporting and all that. And I think without my mom, I can't help but imagine that longing just would have been exaggerated. I just would have wanted something more than a tournament win or a top 10 or whatever it might be. So she's just been such a wholesome piece to golf. She's made it more wholesome being out here.
In Sylvania, Yaw Bonsu, BCSN.